Thank goodness it was all a dream. No, dear, this is the dream. You're still in a prison cell in Moscow. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth, the War Analysis edition. I have been talking about a shift in power in Washington in several of my previous videos, for those who have been watching. A shift in power away from the neocons to the older Berzinski crowd. And that is indicated by the continued emphasis on Russia in recent developments, most notably in Georgia, South Ossetia, and Abkhazia. Today the Georgians signed a ceasefire with the Russians. We'll see where this develops further. But in the neocon agenda, I had previously noted that perhaps the activities in Georgia, South Ossetia, where U.S. interests are causing Georgians to goad and instigate war with Russia as a diversionary tactic for a naval armada built up in the Persian Gulf to surround Iran. That in fact that analysis may be flawed. In fact, the naval armada and build-up itself for a surrounding and blockade of Iran may have been the ruse itself in an effort to draw attention away from American instigation in Georgia against Russia. That it may have been going the other way around. Because in fact we're moving towards the Brezhinski idea of the grand chessboard, as I've said several times before, and the encirclement of Russia. And now we also have the Polish missile defense shield, which was approved by Poland, which has garnered a lot of negative propaganda from Russia towards Poland, saying that they risk war over this. Now, of course, our propaganda says that this missile shield is designed to prevent attacks from rogue states such as Iran, which of course for an Iranian missile to reach Poland would be very great distance indeed. So we know that's a bunch of bullshit. The Poland missile shield is designed to protect Poles against Russia. Simple as that. And the Russian military defense doctrine specifically states that nuclear weapons are an option when confronted by overwhelming conventional forces. So, it is a guarantee that Russia will use nuclear weapons if and when the time comes for them to be involved in a serious war. So, we have Poland signing the Missile Defense Shield Treaty with the United States. We also have an ongoing talk with the Czech Republic in order to provide a similar defense system in the Czech Republic, which ostensibly, once again, according to our propaganda, would be to defend them against rogue states, as it were, when in fact it is just another slap in the face towards Russia. What I'm beginning to lean towards more now is that with the instigation of war in South Ossetia, Abkhazia, Georgia, towards Russia, with the United States being behind it, the naval armada and build-up in the Persian Gulf as a ruse to turn attention away from the actions in Georgia, when in fact the naval armada is not being brought together to form a blockade against Iran, but instead is being put into place to provide military support for Georgia and possibly the Ukraine, because the Ukraine now is saying that they're going to deny access to Black Sea ports to Russia and the Russian fleet.